The year is 2575, and the Inner Sphere has come together under the banner of the First Star League after 100 years of unending conflict. After the close of the Age of War, the militaries of the Inner Sphere were idle for the first time in over a century. Inner Sphere militaries feared the outcome of not using their forces would lead to a lack of experience and discipline, and raised the possibility of rebellion. The origins of the Wars of Reunification have deep-running roots. Numerous colonies and multiple states were established with little connection to Terra or the Inner Sphere at large. Comforts like better education, higher standards of living, improved technologies, and an increase in wealth were meaningless to a people who left the Inner Sphere in favor of freedom. For the most part, the Periphery had far more to fear from the undivided attentions of the Inner Sphere. The high standards of living and wealth meant that the people of the Inner Sphere feared loss, and desired security provided by the knowledge that nothing sinister was occurring outside their gates. The Pollux Proclamation was given before the Star League Assembly on January 1st, 2575. First Lord Cameron's intention was to extend the Star League to the entirety of human-inhabited space, either through peaceful means or by force of arms. At face value, the reasoning for this expansion was humanitarian to bring education, technology, culture, and prosperity to the Denzians of the Periphery. Grendel Roberts, ambassador of the newly formed independent states of the Periphery, replied on the 1st of March, 2575, with the Periphery's Declaration of Independence, rejecting the offer to submit to the Star League. "Oi, I'm doing me education just fine by me old self. Thank you very much." It would take another 2 years before war was officially declared in 2578. The Pollux Proclamation essentially served as a de facto declaration of war, and within a year, SLDF troops were already engaged in conflicts across the Periphery. First Lord Cameron would issue an edict known as Directive 22, and each of the Star League's member states were to submit troops for the war effort. The SLDF would form the command structure of the expeditions for use in each of the 4 separate campaigns. Wars of reunification that would rage for the next 2 decades across humanity's known occupied space. Yeehaw! Howdy folks, Classic Clint here, and I am proud, dare I say privileged, to announce the next upcoming KSAGG all-day classic Battletech event, Wars of Reunification. Yeah, we are going back to the Star League era, but y'all mech warriors will have more faction choices than ever before. Hitch your wagon to either the Inner Sphere or the Periphery, choosing one of the great houses or a frontier Periphery state of your fancy. Yeah. Next, you will build yourself a lance of 4 mechs at 4,500 battle value in the Star League era, with mechs available to your faction via the Master Unit list. There will be 3 showdowns throughout Friday, December 4th, an award for the most combined victory points, another for the most forced mech withdrawals and/or kills, and of course we will have Best Painted awards for the Inner Sphere and Periphery Lance. Keep an eye out for an event packet with all the details soon. Speaking of details, last but not least, the Star League era is the perfect era for getting acquainted with the new core rules set. We will have cheat sheets at the ready, and our TOs will be there to help you into this new era of core rules for Classic Battletech. This here's Classic Clint bidding y'all a fine adios, and I'll see y'all this December at KSAGG Pilgrims.